Good morning. You're listening to Trust in God at All Times, a daily devotion from Peakland United Methodist Church in Lynchburg, Virginia. I'm Andrew, the deacon here at Peakland. Today I wanted to tell you a story about someone I knew when I was in high school. His name was Carl, and Carl came to my church as an intern during the summer when I was in high school. Carl was a college student, a part of a program called Calling 21 that brings different college students and puts them in different churches where they can discern their call to ministry in the setting of a church. It's a really cool program, and it's one that I went through as I was in college as well. Carl was one of 3 interns that we had over the years, and I got to know him pretty well because at the time my mom was working at the church, so we hosted Carl a little bit, and he went on a mission trip with us. And one of the things that I always remember about Carl is that you couldn't believe everything he said. Carl used to like to make up facts and share them with us youth, and we never knew if he was telling the truth or not. A couple of examples are when we were on our mission trip, we were driving through Ohio and we were passing a Target. And he points at the Target and he goes, "Did you know that the very first Target ever started was that one, right there in the middle of Ohio?" Or he said, "Do you know why Christopher Columbus called his ship the Santa Maria? It was named after his mother." And he would have these little hidden gems of facts that he liked to share with us as they came up in conversation. It wasn't like he prepped them ahead of time. The situation arose and Carl had a fact. Now, every so often, one of these facts would be true, but for the most part, you couldn't believe Carl. Now, Carl had a significant influence on my life. I wouldn't say that I have tried to emulate him, but Carl was one of the first people I met who really showed me what it meant to be pursuing ministry as a young person. In some ways, as I continued to follow Carl's progress, he gave an example of a path of how I could continue to move forward. Now, our journeys have not been the same, and there are significant differences between us. But I still think about that often, and the fact that Carl helped me see who I could be. As we are in this time of transition, I would like to encourage you to think about the people who have influenced you, the people who showed you who you wanted to be. This is a beautiful time where we can consider our future in a way that is new. Not because what we've been doing doesn't work, but because we are called to continue to grow together. And so today, I want you to reflect on somebody who had a profound impact on you. And I want you to consider how their life, their impact, may be calling you on. Amen.